Hello, my name is Irene Phillips and I am a trustee and secretary of the Christian charity Reaching Romania, working in and around the city of Arad in western Romania. The charity was formed in the year 2000 by a good friend of ours called Kay Grover from Devon. My husband Wayne and I served in Romania as full-time missionaries for 2.5 years. In 2009 we were invited to take over the charity, and after much prayer new trustees were appointed and it was moved to Wales. Romania is the second poorest country in Europe with the lowest health budget. There are still many people there living in extreme poverty, especially those living in rural areas. The desperate needs of the people touched our hearts, and we were called to respond in a practical and more so a spiritual way. People often ask us what we do in Romania. For 18 years now we have been providing physical, emotional, financial and most of all spiritual support to poor, sick and vulnerable people. We are prayerful and use wisdom and discernment in all our decision making. We know this is not our work, it is God's, and we give Him the glory, the thanks and the praise in all that we do. Our projects and our ministries include an abandoned baby project which supports abandoned babies and also sick babies at the city hospital 5 days a week. We also support poor families short term to try and prevent abandonment. We also support 3 Christian children's homes with child sponsorship, crafts and money for outings. And we always spend value time at each home when in Romania. We also support a homeless project. We support individual people with food, clothing, and we support a winter homeless shelter. We also have 2 children's programs in poor communities. We help with crafts and running costs. We also support a centre called the Jesus Generation, which provides children's ministry, music classes, English, cookery and life skill classes, in addition to a very valuable counselling service for both children and their parents. We also support poor families and disabled children in a number of ways. It could be with building materials or food parcels, medical, educational or legal expenses. We also have a very valuable project called the Widow's Mite Ministry, which meets the basic needs of 31 elderly people with minimal and in some cases no pensions. We are so very grateful to the Presbyterian Church for providing essential funding for this project during the last 2 years. The project really touches our hearts. Many of the widows, and a few widowers too, live in rural villages, in mud brick houses, with wells in the street and earth toilets. They are lonely people, have no money to maintain their homes. They struggle to preserve food for the winter, and some still take seasonal farm work to supplement their income and try and survive. The majority have health problems due to an inadequate diet and being unable to access proper health care. The Presbyterian Church funding has helped us to provide monthly food baskets, a load of winter wood, medical expenses, essential sanitary items, building maintenance materials, regular visits to assess their ongoing needs, but most of all to give them spiritual hope. Many have come to know Jesus through the ministry, and this touches our heart. My friend Wendy and I have just returned from Romania, where we've been organising an educational project. We were able to provide £1,000 funding to purchase school bags and essential stationery for the bags, to distribute to poor children in the various communities. We are also now in the thick of preparing around 600 shoebox gifts for dispatch to Romania at the end of November, and we give thanks for the churches, the schools, other organisations and many individuals who support us in this appeal.
My name is Wendy Pope, and I have been a friend of Irene's for many years. Within our church, we have supported Reaching for Romania, the shoebox appeal, and also many coffee mornings in my house. And answer to prayer, I was very blessed to be able to accompany Irene in September to go out to Romania. Many projects touch my heart, the poverty, the love of the people out there, and I just can't wait to go back again. And God willing, I'm hoping to return to help with the shoeboxes.
My name is Adina Page. I was brought and raised in Romania, but I have recently married a handsome Welshman, and at the moment I'm living in Wales. But while I was brought up in Romania, I was brought up in a Christian family, and since I was fairly young, my parents had put in us the idea of helping others. And there has been a verse that has been with me growing up, and it's found in Deuteronomy 15:11. There will always be poor people in the land. Therefore, I command you to be open-handed towards your brothers and towards the poor and the needy in your land. My land, Romania, it's always been my heart and my desire to help the poor in my country. And I was always very happy to come along different charities that were doing work in Romania. That's how I came to know Irene and Wayne and know about Reaching Romania. And I think it's been over 14 years now that I've been supporting them in Romania and at present in Wales. I am thankful to God for people like them that do ministry, and I'm just thankful that God is using me. And I know whether I'm going to be staying here or whether I'm going to be going back, God is still going to be working through me to help my country.
Please pray for us that we will communicate the gospel effectively through the love and the light of Jesus, for the provision to maintain our current support and to be able to extend it as new needs arise, for comfort, peace and healing for the people that we support. Finally, a very big thank you to the Presbyterian Church for your love, your prayers and your financial support, which has impacted many people's lives.